This is Sox in 7.
Welcome back to Sox and Seven. We are your hosts, Mason Reed, Kevin Tebow, Jack Tagerman. We are back. Emergency press conference after opening day. I mean, I'll just say it. What the fuck was that? What'd you see, Tags?
What did I see? I saw the bats get going, and then I saw the story last year's Red Sox where the bullpen's gonna come in, try to keep a game where it is, and they can't.
Yeah. How do you feel about Corey Kluber becoming Rich Hill 2.0?
Corey Kluber's like 2 years away from being Rich Hill 2.0. He's not that old yet. I mean, the first inning he came in and sat some guys down other than Adley. Adley made him pay for a missed pitch, but the guy went 5 for 5 today. So I mean, you're gonna run into a guy that's just unconscious. But then after that, he lost the command. What was it, 9 walks as a team today?
Yeah,
I
tied
mean,
opening day record.
when you're topping out 88, 89, there's one thing you gotta really live on, and it's your location. And when you lose that, you're just gonna get barreled up all night.
And that certainly happened. That first Adley home run was an absolute bomb. But I agree. I think the pitching was just atrocious. I mean, you go Kluber, Zach Kelly, Ryan Brazier. Um, I forget who came in after Brazier, but it wasn't good. And Chris
Yeah.
Martin worked around
I,
some traffic,
go
and
ahead, go
then
ahead.
yeah, it just wasn't good pitching.
Yeah, I mean to jump in here, the Red Sox clearly can rake the baseball. Like we said, a lot of things that we said in the last podcast, Tebow came to light. Like I said, I wasn't excited at all to see a lot of innings get pitched by Corey Kluber this year. I'm still not excited about that. Yeah, I mean, I think we have the bats to we can fall behind 8-2 like we did today, 10-4, and we can come back in those games. It's just about keeping the other team at 10 runs because we can get to 10 runs, we can get to 11, but the bullpen's just dude, Zach Kelly and Caleb Orr are just not good pitchers, and most of the time when they come into the game, they're going to give up a lot of runs, almost all the time. So that puts us in a pretty bad spot where even if we're scorching at the plate, trying to battle back in these games, we're just gonna give up even more runs. But I don't know. That's all that's all we can hit. That's at least something.
Yeah, I mean, I do think some of it you can attribute to the cold. Like Zach Kelly, I mean, Corey Kluber walks the bases loaded. Zach Kelly comes in first pitch, he throws a wild pitch. Like, what are we doing? Like, throw the ball over the plate. Let him hit it. It's cold out. The ball's not going to travel. But it was not good to see in the least. Um, but I know Tags had a lot of takeaways from today's game. If you want to pull up that list, but one thing I did want to go over is Reese McGuire is getting run all over.
Yep. Yep.
Like they were taking bags left and right. I don't know if that's because of the new bases, the pitch clock, what, but Reese wouldn't even throw the ball. It just was horrible.
Yeah, I've seen that happen a few times today where there wasn't even a throw down on a steal. It happened to McGuire, obviously. And I don't know. I think that definitely plays a role. But as Tags alluded to a bit earlier, Adley Rutschman was just unconscious today. But he got on base all 6 times, 5 for 5, hitting a bomb. I mean, that guy's going to be an issue. It looks like he
Sure.
always has been, and now that he's up, I don't know. I mean,
For
maybe the
15
Orioles,
plus years too.
yeah, maybe the Orioles are just a lot better than us. But obviously, you can't tell after today. But maybe.
Possibly. All right, Tags, let's hear your takeaways.
Let's go through this list real quick. All right. Rafael Devers looks like he's gonna have another great year. I could see him going 290 plus, 300 plus, 25, 30 bombs. Yoshida looked confident, he actually looked a little shaky in the field, but that's to be expected. They were saying, in Japan, you're used to playing it's a bunch of domes in Japan, apparently. He's out in left, so he's gonna have to learn the monster, but that'll come with time. I typed this in the 6th inning before Arroyo hit that RBI later in the game, but I mean Arroyo looked horrible at the plate, dude.
He did.
He
I
looks
mean, that double play was brutal.
he looked like he's just guessing on everything, and he's behind on off-speed pitches, which shouldn't be the case, and it's just he wasn't seeing the ball at all. Bullpen continues to stink. Same story as last year. The command as a whole, we talked about that earlier. Loved Verdugo leadoff.
Me
I
too.
could see him batting 285, 290 plus this year.
Yeah, that leadoff triple of the game
Yeah.
was awesome.
Casas, who I've said in the past I'm not huge on. I thought he saw the ball great today, even though he had a couple RBIs, I believe. He wasn't productive in terms of, getting on base, but
Yeah, I like just watching him at the plate, the way he works through an at bat. I'm coming around to him. I really think that he had a good approach today.
we talked about this earlier. Reese just, I think a little bit about Reese getting ran all over is the jumps they were getting with the whole pitch clock rules. So I mean, that'll sort itself out as teams kind of figure out what they're gonna do about that. Connor Wong isn't even a little good. I
Not at
mean,
all.
that guy's like half productive in Worcester. I don't know why he's up right now. I know we just had another catcher. I can't remember his name, but he's
Jorge
just
Alfaro.
IL. And then final takeaway, Ryan Brazier has to have dirt on the front office because it makes no sense that guy consistently makes the roster and stays up. It makes no sense to me.
It's ridiculous. He comes in today and you just know automatically he's going to give up a run. First batter he hits him. That run came around and scored. I mean, Ryan Brazier stinks, Reed.
Not only does not a single fan in the ballpark or the New England area have confidence in that guy, I don't even think he has confidence in that guy, bro. I can't remember the last time that guy came into a game and did even all right.
Yep. Here's a real question for you. Who would you rather see on the mound, Caleb Ort or Ryan Brazier?
Ryan Brazier.
I think I'd rather
Name
see
another
Ort.
one. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
No, I think I will go Ort. But
Bro, what?
tags, ready? Rich Hill or Ryan Brazier?
Ryan Brazier, bro. Ryan Brazier over almost every single
Probably
pitcher in
Ryan
the whole
Brazier.
league.
Ryan Brazier can at least like touch 90.
Fair. I agree. I don't like seeing Rich Hill or
Yeah,
Caleb
and
I'd
Ort
honestly
pitch.
argue.
I touched on this.
I'd honestly
earlier.
argue Ryan Brazier's a top 30 reliever in the MLB.
Stop, dude. You
Yeah.
should have
Come
been
on, Jim, just give him some
DFA'd,
time.
bro.
He'll be in the twos this year in the ERA. Just give him some time. One bad outing to start the year. Never hurt anybody.
I don't know. It could just be a me thing, dude. I'm a firm believer in velocity, bro. There's too many guys out there that can throw 95 plus for you to keep a guy on your roster that's staying 87, 88 the whole day.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you were talking about Brazier. Brazier pumps.
No, Brazier pumps. But no, I'm saying more Kluber. It's just like
Yeah.
the
No,
fact that
he's
he's
the
your
worst,
day
dude. He's
one
gonna-
starter, and I don't know if he sniffed 90 once all day. I think he
I
was
don't-
sitting 88, 89.
Yeah. I mean, he tops out at 88, I believe.
Yeah, no, he turned out to prove to be the worst single opening day starter in the MLB besides Mitch Keller. Like I said, he's not good at pitching. He's very washed.
One thing I did want to talk about were some of those at bats in the ninth inning because they were brutal. I mean, Devers, he looked good all day and then just struck out on 3 pitches. I think either 2 out of 3 or all 3 were balls, and he was just way too jumpy. He's got to settle down. I think just got pumped up for the moment, but it was an ugly at bat.
Yeah, Bautista's a bad matchup for him in general, but yeah, he did swing at 3 pitches that were all like not even relatively close to the zone. So like if he were to just have stood there, it's probably 3-0, and then maybe Yoshida doesn't ground and do a double play. But I don't know. I mean, I like Justin Turner. I think had a good day at the dish. I think he's just going to be solid. But yeah, being back to the ninth inning, Yoshida, like you can't just be like slowly dribbling one to short in that situation. Like you just really can't. It's like, I don't know. It's not great.
Yeah, I'd rather see you strike out there. But I mean, he got bailed out.
Yeah.
One thing I will say is Kike at short. I know he made an error today, but it was kind of Devers' fault. Kike looked good at short today. He made a lot of tough plays on tough hops. Like one of his double plays, he had a chopper and picked it up on a short hop, turn 2 with Arroyo. The middle infield looks good defense-wise. Devers not great.
shaky.
Yeah, Devers didn't look great.
Devers had one and a half errors, call it.
Yeah.
He was shaky off a guy that I mean was a stud defensively last year. Given it's one game, I mean he'll figure it out. But
For sure. Reed, I know you want to get into some pitch clock, new rules. How do you feel about them?
Yeah, I mean, just from sitting here watching baseball all day, um, since like I feel like since that was the only thing I was really focused on was just sitting here watching baseball, it makes it so much enjoyable, like so much more enjoyable. I just watched every single pitch of the White Sox game. Big W for the South Side. Shout out Dylan Cease, absolute dice festival every time he pitches. Just like he's the best pitcher in the league, like I said on the last podcast. And so far I've watched every pitch of this Mariners and Cleveland game, and we're already in the bottom of the fifth here. Like it just moves along. It's nice. I feel like if you're watching baseball in the background and you're doing something else, like I used to sometimes and have before, you're gonna miss a lot. But I really like the new pace of play. It's picking up. The pitch clock doesn't seem to mind anyone as long as you get going within the 15 seconds. You should be fine. I know Devers was like not looking at the pitcher with 8 seconds left or some whatever rule that is. But like, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. Just like look at the pitcher, like you don't really need to K because of that. But yeah, I mean, around the league today, just watching games, I think it's been like a much better product due to this. I mean, it'll take some time to get used to, but I'm enjoying it thoroughly.
now the one thing I hated about the Devers call was that with 8 seconds left, given the rule is he's supposed to be looking at the pitcher. The pitcher's not set, or he's digging into the rubber at 8 seconds. So I mean, I feel like it should kind of go both ways.
I agree. Like I feel like the 8-second rule should apply as long as the pitcher's already set and ready to go. Because that
CJ
did make
Crone
me
has
angry.
left Earth, boys.
Wow.
That's what we're talking about. Is the boy.
But I mean, my expectations for the season is, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to be, overreaction opening day, but I'm nervous. This pitching staff looked horrible today, and the Yankees lineup braked, and Garrett Cole shoved. But it's only the first day of the season, but I don't know, man.
Heim had us fooled all off season, bro.
Yeah.
You look at the starting nine, you look at the top three subs we got, we're like, wow, we're gonna rake all season. And then you realize your day one starters, Corey Kluber, and then you're bringing in Zach Kelly and Ryan Brazier and Caleb Ort. Like all three of those guys, I mean, given, some of them, you come in and it's a 6-7 run ball game and like, you don't want to throw your best bullpen arms, but I mean, we don't even have much past them.
Yeah, I agree. And like we pretty much used our whole bullpen today, and we got Sale tomorrow, and most he's going is 5. So that just, I mean, I guess we got a day off tomorrow, but it just puts us in a shitty situation for the rest of the week. And then you got Tanner Houck rounding out this game. So like your bullpen is not looking where it was at the beginning of the year when you had everybody healthy. Garrett Whitlock, Bayo, Paxton, Joey Rodriguez. Like the team is thinning out like it was at the end of last year.
I think we just have to I mean, I guess just try to win Saturday and then brand new season, we're back to 500. Like, I mean, we are playing the Pirates next, so like if we got like a little bit out ahead of the race, that'd be good. But this also brings up a question that Tags was talking about earlier. Drop it in the comments if you have an answer. Like, show some love in the comments. But I know that like Tags probably doesn't think so, and like I'm also like up in the air on it. But will the Red Sox not be in last place at a singular point in the entire season in the AL East? And like it's hard to say confidently that they will be, like, will not be in last place.
Yeah, or even that, just have a better record than the Yankees at any point this year. It's hard to say.
Might not happen.
we do face the Pirates. So maybe we go on a little run here, but with our pitching still hurt, I don't know. But also, the Yankees half of their rotation isn't great either. So we'll see. I mean, I think it really comes down to Cutter Crawford. If Tanner Houck is Tanner Houck, then and what Nick Pivetta are we going to get? Are we going to get Nick Pivetta or are we going to get Nicholas Pivetta?
I'm excited about Bayo this year. I think he has a breakthrough year. I think he's got some stuff that could exist at the big league level.
Yeah, I agree. We just got to get him back.
Yeah.
You guys
How long
got.
is he out for?
I think he's missing 2 starts. It's 1 or 2 starts.
Yeah.
So he'll be back by the end of April, at least, maybe earlier. You guys got any closing thoughts?
Nah, I think we hit everything. You know,
Yeah.
Bats
good.
were live. Regroup Saturday.
Win a baseball game.
Win a baseball game.
Yeah, you got Sale on the mound, put something together.
Yeah.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, live show, 4 p.m. Sox and 7, live from Amherst, live on YouTube. Don't miss it.
Come
Yeah,
through.
tune in.
All right. We'll see you guys Saturday.